What is going on, guys? Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and Pro Cycling Manager 2018 for the final time. Today we have the final week of the Giro d'Italia with Remco, of course. So let's take a look at stage 15. So stage 15 from Firenze to San Marino actually, and it's a fairly tough hilly stage. I'd actually call these small mountains, to be honest, and we have this mountaintop finish as well. We have Lopez, Nibali and Yates, who were the three favourites on the day. Again, we're not on the favourites list, but definitely looking to stay in the front group if we can. Let's get into the stage. Okay guys, the stage is underway. Plenty of attacks, including Ballerini and Canget, who are on great days, but you will notice we are on a +5 day. Really looking forward to this stage. Let's cut forward to those mountains. So we're still on the first climb of the day. You can see there's a 16-man breakaway, very strong one with Pogačar, Caruso, Benoot, Canget as well, really good day for him. I do want to talk about my tactic for the day. I'm basically going into energy conservation mode until that final climb, where we can maybe put in some attacks on the rest of the GC favourites. Okay guys, we're sat on the back of the peloton on this third climb of the day. You can see we're in pretty good shape. There's 51 riders behind. That's because there was a fall. Romain Bardet seems to be the big loser, but none of the top 10 in the GC fell, to my knowledge at least. We're just going to sit in this group and wait for the later climbs in the day. So you can see the pace has been so high on this climb. Only 32 riders left in this peloton. I'm just taking a position at the back, really trying to conserve as much energy as possible. As you see, a few more guys, Owen and Ganna, starting to struggle. But yeah, we're in a decent shape for the moment at least. Okay guys, we're now entering the penultimate climb of the day. The pace has been so fast on this flat section. It has now slowed, and Romain Bardet can maybe get back in. Same with Fuglsang, who's been dropped. Really struggling this race is Jakob Fuglsang. As a few more guys, Lindemann going out the back. Pace does seem to have picked up. And yeah, we're in really good shape. Ballerini, Canget still up the road, looking okay. Sarri in really good way today as well. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing our performance on this final climb. So the pacing did slow somewhat, so I have put Peter Sarri on just 70 to keep a little bit of a pace up and put some of the GC guys who aren't feeling great today in a little difficulty perhaps, just to make sure the pace keeps on rolling through up this climb. Okay guys, we're just coming into this final hill of the race. It's only an average of 4.9%. There are some slightly steeper sections though, so maybe we can do some damage on those parts in particular. Just coming onto it now, I can tell you Tanel Canget is actually right at the front of the race. He's up there with Demarchi up the road. Maybe we can get a look at him up the road. Here we are. Here's the front of the race. Canget looking pretty good with a chance at the stage. And now the pace ups as we reach the final climb of the day. So here we are. We've got attacks. Enric Mas going off the front. Peter Sarri, do everything to try and follow these. Go at 90 if you need to. 95. Think we can follow like this. Don't let anyone get away, and we're not for now, and I think the attacks are now let up. There you go. Peter Sarri doing a great job for us, as Enric Mas has been really kind of looking good on the attack all day, trying to create some gaps. So the pace slows again in this front group, 6.5k to go. We've got plenty of energy, more attacks. Let's up it now to 95 with Sarri. Try and stay with Quintana, Bernal and Nibali. Sarri, do everything you can. Here you are, he's doing a good job. Up to 99 if you need to. Then we can maybe follow Yates when Sarri is done. There you go, we follow Yates. Is that Adam? No, it is Simon Yates. Now we're in this front group of attackers and Yates lets up. He can't follow. We need to follow Lopez, who's going to close the gap to Nibali for us. Let's use that energy gel now. And we're staying in the front group. Very good. I think only Quintana has made his way up the road. We're okay for the moment. Don't think any GC favourites are up the road, bar Quintana. So we're okay for now with 3.5k to go in the stage. So here we are, 3k to go. Roglic up in the pace. Maybe we're going to be left with some resistance left over at the end of the stage. I'm going to relay on 89 as there's only 1k to go up the road for the GC favourites. Quintana now struggling. Oran's here, Nibali's here. Let's follow Nibali for a little bit. He can drag us up this mountain. I'm not sure if anyone's behind, but at the finish line, who's going to take the win? Can't even see it. Gino Mada takes the win. Great result for him. Let's up it to 99 now. We just need to sprint for the line. Don't think we're going to gain any time here, but we've made sure we stayed with all the GC favourites. So not a bad result today for Remco. So no real changes in the GC today, guys. Kanga couldn't challenge for the stage either on that +4 day. Pretty tough day for us. I hope for more, to be honest. We can see Enric Mas did lose time. So did Adam Yates and Mikel Landa, although he's out the GC fight already. We can see the new GC. We're still in 6th position behind Roglic and ahead of Tom Dumoulin. Okay guys, stage 16 is a very flat stage bar 2 short hilly sections. Definitely one for the sprinters. Hopefully Viviani is finally going to get his win today. Let's see if he can do it. Okay guys, the stage is underway. We have another +5 day. Absolutely loving this fitness peak. Hopefully you get some on some real true mountain stages and maybe a time trial as well. We'll see. Viviani on a +4 day. This is his day, surely. Okay guys, we're coming into the final 10k of the stage very soon. You can see the breakaway is just up the road. I'm sitting on Viviani's wheel. We do have a lack of water, but shouldn't be too big a deal on this flat stage. The breakaway has 30 seconds. Look like we're going to reel them in. Quickstep have been on the front all day. Kanga, Davenens and Seri are completely done. It's only the 3 of us left for the final 10k of the stage. So guys, 7k to go. I'm trying to come round towards the front. Bagioli is leading the race, but he's going to be caught, I think. It's Lambrecht on the front doing everything for Caleb Ewan. I'm coming towards the front of the peloton, upping it to 90 now. We've got 78 flat today, so really hoping to use that. 3k to go. Bagioli is still out front. Let's up it now to 95. Now 99. Ballerini's on our wheel. We can maybe sprint now. As Viviani goes over to follow Caleb Ewan. We'll just watch him. Let the action unfold. Viviani on Caleb Ewan's wheel. Can Viviani take it? He follows Caleb Ewan. Ewan opens it up early. Here comes Elia Viviani. It's a 3-horse race. We can't actually see it. Does he get the win? Yes, he does. Elia Viviani just beats Pascal Ackermann. We get our win. Elia Viviani finally wins at the Giro d'Italia. So finally Viviani gets his win. So happy about that. Sorry you guys missed it at the end because we dropped out the group because we only have 56 sprint. Can't keep up with these guys. We couldn't see the action unfold, but a great win for Elia ahead of Ackermann, who was very close, and Ewan in 3rd. Here we go guys, Pescara to Blockhouse, stage 17, 139 kilometers, and we have 3 massive mountains to tackle today. I've checked the final stages, and this is actually the most pure mountain stage remaining. So time to be gained and time to be lost today. Let's see what we can do. Okay guys, so stage has just got underway, and as you will see, another +5 day. I think that's 3 in a row for Remco. So yeah, really hopeful we're going to perform well today. Okay guys, so we're still with over 100k to go sat in the peloton, but if we take a look at the breakaway, we can see 25 men up the road, including Ballerini from Quickstep, and it's probably the strongest of the race so far, with the likes of Pogacar, Latour, Caruso, Uman, Schachmann, De Plus, and even Moscon, who performed so well in the mountains just a few stages ago. So guys, we're only 5k from the top of this first mountain. The pace has been so slow up here, it's been a cruel really. The breakaway have 9 minutes now up the road. So guys, we crest the top of the mountain, still all 86 members of the peloton in the group. Was a real cruel up there, hoping the pace picks up over the second climb, to be honest. So it's Jascha Soeterlin who's been leading up the peloton up this second climb of the day. Pace has been much higher, as you see. We're going 70, just about keeping up, maybe go 72 for now. And you can see by the rest of the team, it's been a lot tougher already. So guys, as you see, it's literally a crawl up this climb. Still 45 riders here. I'm just trying to get that resistance bar built back up, expecting fireworks on that final climb if the pace carries on like this. So now just the final 500 meters of the climb. Ballerini is just up the road and Tano Kanga is done. Stephen Williams leads the peloton over for Ineos. It seems just 28 riders, 26 riders. Kanga is now done, which is not ideal. Hopefully Ballerini will drop back to help us out. So guys, here we are at the foot of the final climb. 28 kilometers still to go. Ballerini's just riding up the road, which is completely pointless. I hope he really drops back. Otherwise, that is the most stupid thing he could possibly do. But yeah, 27 kilometers still to go. This is going to be so tough. So there we go. Ballerini does drop back. To be fair to him, he can protect us for as long as possible now. So guys, we're about 8k into the climb, still 19k to go. We're looking pretty good. 27 riders still in the group. Let's take position right next to Nibali if we can. I'm not even sure who's at the front of the race. It's now Sosa on the front for Ineos. Bernal must be feeling really good today. But you can see there's this big group still at the front of the race. So the stage is wide open for the breakaway. And there we go. Ballerini is basically done now. And the pace really starts to pick up. Let's up this to 80 just to be careful. Try and stay towards the front of the group this time. It's Sosa and Contreras. Let's take position again. Don't want to waste too much energy. As now we see Ballerini out the back of the group. So 16k to go. This stage has been a very, very cagey affair so far. Stephen Williams picks up the pace again for Ineos. Let's up the pace now to 75. Trying to stay at the front of this group. Don't want to get caught behind as we see Restrepo going out. Contreras now struggling. Let's up it to 78 because the pace is now really picking up for Ineos. Expecting a big attack by Bernal very soon. So guys, still over 12k to go. We're sitting nicely in the front group, which has now been reduced to just 21 riders, as even the likes of Ciccone is now struggling. Let's just maintain position towards the front if we can. That should be good. 11k to go. Our resistance is dying away. I'm really trying to just keep it for as long as possible, as now it seems all of Astana's men are done. Miguel Angel Lopez is at the front of the peloton. I'm expecting attacks very soon now. So guys, here we go. There's attacks. Miguel Landa attacking. Let's try and follow this. Landa's gone. There's Quintana, Yates, Aran. We're following. Let's try and maybe follow Lopez if he can. No, let's stick on Aran's wheel. This is nice. We've got off the front of the peloton. Lopez has followed us very nicely, and Nibali is stuck in the group behind. So the group all comes back together. There's more attacks. I'm going to try and follow again. Let's try and follow Nibali. He's in pink. He's the man who's going to have to do the chasing, as Quintana being very aggressive here. As you see a big line of attackees, Yates is next to us with Nibali in pink just ahead. So it's Simon Yates on the attack from 4th place in the GC. I'm going to have to up this now, but we are struggling so much for resistance. This is just crazy pace. I'm just going to maintain like 85 if we can. Try and stay at the front of the race for as long as possible, but with over 5k to go, we are struggling so much here. So we can see under the 5k banner we go. I'm not sure how these guys are doing it. We're on a +5 day. We're doing well to stick with this group for this long. Going to lower it to like 75, maybe even like 70, because we are basically done now. With 4k to go, we can't really stay in this group. There's Dumoulin at the back here, and we are now done with Simon Yates up the road. We're just clinging on for a few k longer, it seems, or a few hundred meters really, and they're going. I'm just going to sit here. Can't go any further. We are now done for the day. And yeah, really tough stage. I did my best, but it seems Dumoulin's now struggling. Maybe we can sit with Roglic, but boy oh boy, seems that group ahead of us too strong for us today. So we've got 1.5k to go. Tadej Pogačar has taken the stage. Let's try and cut up to this group. Can't really see what's going on. I saw Lopez towards the front. We're just sitting on Enric Mas' wheel. That's the best we can do. I can see Bardet just up the road with Palanque. Yates has been caught. Egan Bernal, very aggressive. He took 12th place. He's the first of the GC men. Let's just try and sprint now. Roglic has got away from us. So has Aran. We're sticking with Enric Mas though. That's important for the white jersey. But it seems out of the GC guys, Bernal, Yates and Lopez the winners, and Nibali losing out today. So Tadej Pogačar with a great win, out sprinting his teammate Moscon and Leo Vincent for the biggest win of his career so far. So Vincenzo Nibali does hold on to pink, but his gap has been cut to 26 seconds to Miguel Angel Lopez, and we dropped to 7th place in the GC, now 8:26 down. But in the White Young Riders competition, Egan Bernal holds on, but we hold on to 2nd place, ahead of Enric Mas and Gino Mada still. Guys, that stage was absolutely crazy. I'm not sure there was much more I could do, to be honest. Had to up the pace. And we can see Egan Bernal, he was the best of the GC guys. Simon Yates had a great day as well. Miguel Angel Lopez taking some time off Nibali, like Bernal and Yates did. Quintana had a good day. So did Yates and Roglic, who finished ahead of us. We were in the group behind with Enric Mas, Tom Dumoulin and Laurens de Plus. So not a terrible day, but I hope for more on that +5 day. I guess our 77 mountain isn't as good as these guys. And maybe I think our 56 sprint is really hurting us here. And as you see, the new general classification, Nibali with just 26 seconds on Lopez. Bernal and Yates did close in, but they're still 2 and 4 minutes down respectively. Quintana has overtaken us. He's about 30 seconds clear, and we're still just ahead of Tom Dumoulin in 7th place overall. So guys, stage 18 is here, and as you can see, another massive mountain stage. 3 big mountains and a massive final mountain as well. That is so steep towards the top. Miguel Angel Lopez, Yates and Bernal, definitely the 3 favourites for me. They seem to be the strongest climbers at this point of the race. Nibali trying to hold on to pink, and we'll see if we can hold on to the other GC favourites. So guys, it's a slightly lower +3 day for us today, but still a very positive race day condition. Looking at the stage, these climbs are too far away to really attack on. This one isn't too steep, and the steepest part is at the end of the final climb. So I think it would be best to save my resistance for that final little climb. So as we're just approaching this second short climb before that big mountain, let's have a quick look at today's breakaway. We've got Ballerini there for Quickstep, also Bardet is there, who's 16th overall, Fuglsang, Latour, Caruso, Uman, so another very strong breakaway in today's stage. So guys, we're midway up this intermediate climb of the day. Breakaway only have 2.5 minutes here, so they don't have a big lead at all. Pace hasn't been too high, we've been able to conserve most of our resistance very well so far. So we are now over the top of that big climb, now a long downhill, still over 100k to go and 91 riders in the peloton. So we are now midway up this next climb, still 91 riders in the peloton, just going down to 88. Pace really hasn't been too high. We've been able to sit on 59, conserving our resistance nicely for this big, long final climb. So guys, we're now onto this long final climb. 19k still to go for us. It's 24k in total. Only 4.5%, but it does get steep towards the middle. I'm looking to conserve my resistance for the end though. So the pace has picked up. We're still 10k from the top of this climb. Still 4 minutes behind the breakaway though. The stage will probably be for them at this point. Only Kanga left in the team. He's looking pretty good though. We're in decent shape as well. So looking forward to this final finish. So guys, we're still 4k from the top of this climb. Ballerini is dropping back. He's done though pretty much. I have considered putting in a small attack, try and get some separation, but there's so many domestiques still here for some of the other teams, so I don't think that'll be worth it, to be honest. So as we come over the top, Tanel Kanga is done for the day. Think he may be able to stay in the group just about. Let's up this 275. Want to stay right towards the front here with the likes of Lopez and Nibali, as just 35 riders remain in this group coming into the final climb. So we've got 8k to go in the stage. Jakob Fuglsang is attacking at the front of the race. I'm concentrating on the peloton though. We've regained a lot of resistance with just 7k to go. Oh, this is tense. It's just coming uphill now. I'm going to put in an attack if no one else does very soon. So there we go, Yates attacks. I'm going to try and follow him, try and get up to him, use a lot of sprint. It's Adam Yates on the attack for Mitchelton Scott. Bilbao trying to follow us. Let's use that energy gel with 5k to go. And the 3 of us are off the front. We timed that very nicely with Yates actually. And it's a strong attack from Adam Yates. We're doing very well to stay with him. Let's pace on like 85 with him. Although, is he done? Not quite sure actually. Let's take a look behind. We have Bilbao bridging the gap. Iran has attacks, but we're in a really good position here with 4k to go in the stage. I think we're okay to go like this, 85 to the top. Do want to try and regain some resistance, and Bilbao and Yates doesn't seem to want to work with us, so unsure what to do here. We have 30 seconds on the rest of the peloton, and we need to try and keep this gap. Now we've got it, and I think they're going to come back here. So we're just going to try and churn out the pedal strokes like this. 14 riders left in the group with just 2.5k to go. Let's just go 99. I think we've got enough resistance for that. Try and come through this group in the breakaway. Bilbao is coming. Henau's just up the road. I'm not sure who's at the head of the race. But we can expect a few riders to come now. Maybe I want to follow someone, Miguel Angel Lopez. That's a good wheel to have. 17 riders still in this group. Not expecting anyone to drop away. We need to try and stay with him though. Going to be very tough. He's trying to put time into Nibali in pink up the road. They're just ahead of us, just a few hundred metres up the road. It will be Jakob Fuglsang getting the win. Yates in second. We stay very nicely in this front group. And it doesn't look like there's going to be any major gaps today amongst the very best in the GC. So there is Jakob Fuglsang, finally a good result for him this Giro, in the breakaway this time, winning the stage ahead of Yates and Lopez. And Nibali does hold on to pink, but his gap has been cut to just 22 seconds to Lopez now. He is slowly reeling him in. So a gruelling stage here, guys. That final climb was very tough. and a lot of guys had a lot of energy, and as we're not the most punchy rider, it was tough for us to get a good result. As we can see though, a few guys did drop some time, Enric Mas in particular, and that will help us out in this young riders competition for sure. So guys, stage 19 from La Quia to Monte Fiascone, 216 kilometers, and this is a hilly stage. Obviously we're not the most punchy rider, so it will be tough for us, but that final climb is very steep, so it will be important to stay with the very favourites in the GC. So guys, we still got 80k to go today, but I do want to talk about my tactic because we're on a +5 day, Ballerini on a +5 day, our team are in general feeling okay today. I'm going to definitely try and lay down a pace over these shorter climbs and on that flat section coming into that final climb. Okay guys, we're just coming up to this climb. Viviani will lead the squad up to it right now. Here we go, we're in a nice position. Kanga is struggling, Seri's basically done. Davenend is now out the back. Let's set a real pace here. Viviani, are we on the climb now? No, I want to set a pace on that really steep section. Seems Kanget's going to be done basically. So let's just drop it into the back like that. There you go. We'll move up to Viviani. He's now done. Push it to 99. There you are. Now we have Ballerini, who's on a great day. He can push it now. We're in a really good position. Let's try and whistle away at the numbers here. Try and really force the other GC guys to do some work. So 900 meters to go on this climb. Let's up this to like 92 with Ballerini. Really set a high pace. Let's try and whittle these numbers away. As you see guys like Betancourt struggling, Van Baarle struggling. Really good work by Davide Ballerini over that climb. And we're off the front with Quintana. I expect the others will catch up very shortly though. So we're now coming downhill and we're just about joining up with the breakaway actually. Nairo Quintana has latched us on and we're just conserving our energy. This is absolutely perfect. We have 40 seconds now on the rest of the peloton. So let's set a pace now again with Ballerini as Demarchi attacks. 21 riders in the peloton, and you see guys like Rigoberto Urán, they're behind already, behind the peloton. Okay guys, we now have only 13.5k to go. Another breakaway did form as Ballerini had to go and get some water, and then the pace really slowed in the rest of the peloton. Let's push it up this hill, why not? Let's go 87 with Ballerini. Really try and force it up this slight incline. Then we have a downhill into the finish, and that's where I really want to put the pressure on the other GC guys. So guys, here we are now into the final 8k of the stage. We can see the breakaway have only about 30 seconds. They're not going to take the win today, I am sure. And we now go slightly uphill. Then it gets very steep very quickly. Let's have Ballerini leading us in there. He's doing a really good job for us on this massive day for him. We're feeling absolutely fantastic. So we're trying to make the most of this here. So here we come into the final 5k. Ballerini can now go up to like 85, 87, slowly push it up to like 90. Here we go, 95 now with Ballerini. Breakaway are basically done. They're all dying in front of us. Ballerini flying up the mountain, and then it will be us. Let's use that energy gel. We're going to attack very soon. Ballerini's done, and Remco is on the attack. Nairo Quintana, the only man who can follow for now. It's 2 men off the front of the race. 3k to go. So here we are, we're working with Nairo Quintana, or to be honest, he's not doing any work at all. Maybe we can follow him. Let's try and follow Nairo, see if he's going to do some work. Nairo Quintana dragging us up the mountain. We have a small gap on Roglic and Formolo with just 1.5k to go. Quintana doing a great job for us here. Roglic and Formolo have now joined us. Oh, it's really tense. Here we go. 900 meters left. Let's follow Primoz Roglic. He's in a good position. Now let's try and sprint. 500 meters. Formolo's not going to win it. It's Quintana, Roglic or Remco, but I think it will be Nairo Quintana, or will it be Roglic? I think Roglic takes it just ahead of Quintana. We finished third, just behind. On the podium though, a very positive stage for us. There is Primoz Roglic on top of the podium. That is the closest we have come to a win so far this race. So close, it was just half a bike's length between us. And Nibali holds on to that pink jersey going into stage 20. We stay in 7th, now 14 seconds ahead of Dumoulin. So guys, we were so close to our first Grand Tour win today. Thought we had it for a moment. Roglic and Quintana by far better sprinters, especially Roglic of course. Only 56 compared to 67 sprints, so tough for us. I don't think any GC guys lost any time today either. So guys, the penultimate stage of this Giro d'Italia is 43.4 kilometers and individual time trial. It's the first individual time trial of the race, and as you see, we start as the third favourite, only behind Roglic and Dumoulin. Those two will be the big favourites for me. We'll see if we can gain some time. Perhaps we can overtake Quintana today. Let's see if we can do it. So guys, as the top 10 are just getting underway, Rigoberto Urán on the start line. Let's have a quick look at the current GC. We have Nibali 22 seconds ahead of Lopez. He should be able to hold on ahead of this time trial, but now can maybe make up some ground. Roglic can really make up some ground, and so can Dumoulin. And we need to be really careful. He's obviously only 14 seconds behind us, but I'm definitely hopeful we can overtake Quintana today. So guys, the time trial is underway in our lovely Belgian time trial jersey. I'm going to take it quite easy, go at like 73 up to that first hill and then absolutely power up that hill hopefully. And then obviously that downhill finish. We do have another +5 day today, so maybe this could be our first GT win. So now coming up to the first time check, Tom Dumoulin has the best time so far at 10 minutes flat and we go 16th, 21 seconds down at the moment. Hopefully we can make up some of this time later on. So guys, just over 1k to go to that next time check. We can see we were down to 22nd by the time everyone came across the line. Tom Dumoulin absolutely flying up ahead of us and we are now 4th. We've improved a lot during that second split. I upped it to 75 because we lost a lot of time, and now as we will soon come up to this hill, that's where we'll gain a lot of time back hopefully. So guys, we are now on this hill. We ended up 6th at that first time check, although I still think there's a few guys to come across. You can see Roglic is on a great time as well. Dumoulin's well up the road, and you can see now into 10%. This is hopefully where we're going to gain so much time back. Going 80 all the way up here, hopefully. Maybe we can even increase it. Let's go 82. Really try and push it with 1.5k to go to that next time check. So just 500 metres to go. There is the top of the hill. Dumoulin is a minute clear of everyone else at this point. Let's push it, go up to 85. Here we go. And we are second, just 9 seconds down on Tom Dumoulin. This is a great time by Remco. And we've got some energy left for this downhill. I think we can probably go at like 80 down this hill. I'm going to go 85 for now. Really try and push it. We're only 9 seconds away from Dumoulin. This could be a bit of heartbreak today. So we've got 3k to go. I'm going 99 to the line. It's a lot of downhill here. Let's use up as much energy as possible. Don't want to leave anything on the table as Roglic is just 2 seconds down on Dumoulin. This is so close. 2k to go. It's a very strange ending. A lot is downhill, so I think we can go 99 here. Let's push it. Dumoulin, 59.26 is the time to beat. Can we get close with Remco? 500 metres downhill into the line. And we go second, 3 seconds down. Oh my word, I don't believe it. So close to taking the provisional best time. So guys, it is Tom Dumoulin on top of the podium. He beats Roglic despite having the same time. We are 4 seconds down in the end in 3rd place. Nibali was 5 seconds down in 5th. And 6th was a minute down. That shows how close the top 4 were over an hour of time trialling. And Nibali holds on to pink and his lead goes up to 1 minute and 52 on Miguel Angel Lopez. And we do move up to 6th. Staying ahead of Dumoulin and overtaking Nairo Quintana. I do not believe it, guys. It's heartbreak. Another 3rd place, another podium, but we wanted the win today. We had a +5 day versus Dumoulin and Roglic, who are obviously, they're better time trialists than us, but we're feeling so good. I thought we could maybe do it. 4 seconds down. Nibali was very close as well. Shows what good form he is in this race. Bernal had a good time, and the rest were over a minute down. We overtook Quintana comfortably and gained time back on Simon Yates as well. So looking at the GC before going into the final stage of the race, Nibali seems to have secured pink. He's almost 2 minutes ahead of Lopez, but now looks comfortable on the podium as well. They've been the 3 strongest riders so far, and we're holding off Dumoulin and Quintana just about in 6th place. So guys, the final stage of this Giro, coming into Rome of course, but it isn't the usual coast into Rome. We have 138 kilometres, lots of hills throughout, and then a long cobble section before a flat finish. Really exciting end to the race. Benoot seems to be the favourite as a very strong cobble rider of course. We're decent at cobbles as well. Maybe we can put some time into the other GC guys. Let's see what happens today. So guys, the stage is only just getting underway, but I wanted to show you this amazing setting for the start of the stage. It really is unbelievable. This Giro is so good. Can't recommend you guys trying it enough. Okay guys, under 50k to go now in the Giro. The breakaway have a massive 10-minute lead and Ballerini's there. He's a very good cobble rider. He could actually challenge for the stage for sure. So I don't really want to chase them down, but at the same time, maybe want to try and gain some time on some of the weaker guys in the GC on the cobbles. So yeah, unsure how to play this. I think they've got a big enough lead to take the stage anyway, to be honest. So guys, less than 15k to go in the Giro. Up the road we have attacks going off in the breakaway. Let's take a look. Look at that, the cobbles. Hershey's attacked everyone. Let's see if Ballerini can maybe get the win. Will be very tough for him. We're coming into this cobble section very soon. So I'm setting a pace with Kanga on the front. Right, let's go 99. Let's just push it. Why the hell not? We may as well. This cobble section seems to be 3-star. I'm going to use up all these guys. Viviani is decent on the cobbles as well. If nothing else, this will just make sure we stay towards the front. But we at least need to try and challenge the other GC guys here. So look at this long road into Rome. Not sure how the other guys are doing. Have we dropped some guys in the group behind? Not really sure how this is going to play out at all, to be honest. Let's take a look up the road. Ballerini is in the front group. Let's actually watch this come in. 1.5k to go. It seems Schachmann is going to beat Hershey in the sprint. Let's cut back to Remco now as we see Ballerini coming up the line. And no, it will be Maxi Schachmann, I think. Let's cut back up to Remco. Viviani can now lead us out maybe, go 99 or 95 for now. We're in a very good position. Not sure if we can really put in an attack. There's a very long cobble section though, so let's make sure we stay towards the front. Only 53 riders in this group now down to 32. Let's use that energy gel, maybe slightly late for that. But Viviani doing some great work, keeping us right at the front of the peloton and whittling away some of the other GC guys maybe. So just 3k to go, just finishing out this final cobble section. Viviani is basically done. He's done really well here. Now we can go up to 99. Let's really push it with him. 85 with Remco. I think we're going to coast in. Nibali's right here. And it looks like all the GC guys are going to finish together. Let's maybe sprint now. Toombs is sprinting. And all the GC guys coming across the line. Nibali wins the Giro d'Italia in pink in Rome. What a win for the Italian. And I'm not sure if any guys were dropped. It seems to have really spread out the field. Let's take a look at the results. So Davide Formulo actually wins the stage ahead of Bardet and Schachmann. Ballerini only 4th in the end. And Vincenzo Nibali wins the Giro d'Italia in pink. What a stage, what a race for him. And we finished 6th in our first ever Grand Tour. So happy with that. Leo Vincent wins the Mountains jersey comfortably with 351 points. Caleb Ewan takes the points competition and we actually finished 2nd on 134 points. Egan Bernal wins the Young Riders competition 5 minutes and 37 ahead of us, and we finished comfortably ahead of Emmerich Mas in the end as well. So guys, there it is. The final stage of the Giro is done. Pretty crazy final stage, to be honest. I thought Schachmann had it at the end. It seems Formulo and Bardet overtook him and took the stage. And yeah, we finished 23rd in the end. I think all these guys basically get the same time. So no real changes in the GC today. And in the end, we finished 6th overall, which I think we can be really happy with. 8 minutes down on Nibali, finishing ahead of the likes of Dumoulin, Quintana, Mas, Uran. Really positive result for Remco here. And I know we couldn't get a stage win. I think we came 3rd on 3 occasions. In the time trial, we were so close. I thought that was our chance, but not to be, sadly. We fight another day for a chance at a GC win. And so guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Obviously, PCM18 is coming out basically as this video is released. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly. Perhaps we'll start a new career on PCM19. I'm not sure if we'll continue this or if we can transfer it over, or if maybe I'll finish the season on PCM18. We'll see. I'm not sure just yet. But anyway guys, I do hope you have enjoyed this series. I have loved doing it. Remco's been so good. We can see he's up to a 77 overall. He's progressed really nicely. And yeah, if you enjoyed this one, drop a like and a comment down below for me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in PCM19.